sit down.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning. It is Thursday. One more day until the phantasmical weekend. The weekend I will be in Savannah, Georgia at a convention, and I will start talking like this. I'm down here in Savannah, Georgia. I'm doing a little convention. Yes, I am. I don't know if that's how they talk down there and down south, but that's how I'm going to start talking for the weekend. Oh, Val's not going to be able to join us today, but he did want to drop in and tell us. So thank you very much, Val, even though you're not seeing that. AJ Tom is in the house. Good morning, Andy and chat. Respect. RESPECT. That is what it means to me. Respect just a little bit. Respect just a little bit. Hyper Kaiju says, I'm here to rock you like a hurricane. Scorpions, baby. Saw them in concert way back in the day. JP says, what's good? Everything. North 3, morning, Andy chat. Morning, morning, morning. Ronald Shaw is in the house too. Good morning, Comicsgate. Hail the chat. Hail to you guys as well. Man, I don't know what it is with my video quality. It's just not coming in that pretty today. It's so weird. I've got this little, so obviously you guys can't see it, but I can see it on my side. I've got this little, the little indication for Wi-Fi, which is the upside down like triangle that shows the bars and how strong your signal is. So I've got like 1 out of the 3 bars showing, which means it's a low signal. But funny thing, I'm not running off Wi-Fi. This is coming from a plug-in. My internet is directly plugged into my computer, so why it shows like low bars for a Wi-Fi signal, I do not quite understand. So yeah, that is weird. AJ Tom says, did you learn how to switch to Southern accent from Hillary going for those Southern? I did, actually. That's a great point. Oh my God, AJ, you're a genius. And I'm sure I've told you this before, but you, my friend, are a genius. Pedro, good to see you again, my friend. Speaking of the campaign, you're right. I should switch accents for who I'm talking to, like Hillary. So for all my friends in the South, Andy's 1stMAN 2 Learning Curve. It's live on Indiegogo. That's me, Andy Smith. I would appreciate it so much if you would please back my campaign. I was on Graham Nolan's channel last night, the Mr. Graham Nolan. He is fantastic. If you haven't watched Graham Nolan's show, The Storytellers, you should watch it. It is just genius. Genius, I say. So what I would say is I am doing 1stMAN 2 Learning Curve. Why is it called Learning Curve? Well, it's called Learning Curve because Luke Henry comes back to Earth and he needs to now learn how to be a superhero that the Earth, the world, I should say, needs and wants at this time, this juncture. We need this new hero. Preach it to me, if you will. So he comes back after defeating Monarch and now needs to be a superhero. And this fourth, I can't do it anymore, guys. Oh my God, that is, woo, that is That's a lot harder than I thought to keep up with. Hyper Kaiju says Big City Nights is also great. Big City, Big City Nights. Big City. See, when I don't know the words to a song, I just repeat the title. So, guys, if you haven't backed 1stMAN 2 Learning Curve, and I'm sure everybody watching this now in my glorious chat has backed it, because I know you are First Maniacs. I know you are Penumbros. So there you go. North Free is like, oh my goodness, Andy, what next? Talk about NASCAR. NASCAR, I love going to see me some NASCAR racing. Oh, yes, I do. They just keep going around in left-hand turns. That's what they do. For 4 hours, you can watch these cars drive in circles. Well, they're not really circles. They're kind of like not driving in circles. They're driving in what you would take as a circle and squash it down to make it this oval type shape. And then they're just driving around this ovoid shape over and over and over. And finally, after like 400 miles, you will see who wins. Penumbros, I like it. I like the Penumbros too a little bit more than the First Maniacs. The only city is Detroit Rock City. Welcome to Detroit. Was that Kiss? I believe it was. It's a deformed ellipse. Well, thank you very much for correcting me. Hell to the yes. Anyhow, guys, 1stMAN 2, it's really doing well. I've got 25 days left. I'm at 12,796, $4 shy away from 12,000, one backer away from 210 backers, busting over $12,800. At this point, everything more just unlock stretch goals, which is more stuff for you to get. So please back the campaign. Let's watch the video, shall we? I got to get that video. Ethan redid the video with my voiceover. He kind of tricked me. I didn't know what he wanted when he said, Andy, give me a VO. So, oh my God, I love Barry Manilow. I can say it. Yes, limited to the title. But once I start hearing the song, I can sing to him, no problem. But I love Barry Manilow. Roger Clemens, hello. Let's play this video. Oh, what is it? Save the world. Monarch. Defeated. Penumbra. She's vivacious. Vivacious. Now Luke must face a new threat on the world. These four people that make up the Fourth World Foundation. And who is that guy? Adonis is who. First Man. Two. Coming at you on Indiegogo, superstar creator Andy Smith brings you 1stMAN 2 Learning Curve. That is it, guys. Get on this campaign. 64 pages, square-bound, action-packed adventure, bringing you back to the fun comics that you know and love. So let's get on this campaign. Let's make it grow. Get the Bart Sears variant cover, or get my action-packed storytelling cover, as I like to call it. AJ says, there's the grooving that was missing on Graham's channel. You know, when I'm on somebody else's channel, I just take it down a notch. I don't know why. I don't know if I should. When's the Pie Man going to do another piano show? Na 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 na, I'm the piano man. Na 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 na, tonight. Guys, check this out. I was scrolling through Comic Art Fans. This is John Byrne page from his glorious run on X-Men, and it is going to be up for auction. So I'm betting this page is going to sell for tons of money. I wouldn't be surprised if this baby goes for over 30 grand, if not more. Look at these glorious Terry Austin inks right here on this tricep. Oh, man. I would love to get a John Byrne drawing of 1stMAN in this style with inks by Terry. Could be something I do. I actually did do a drawing of 1stMAN in a John Byrne style. I'm going to have to find it and show it to you guys. Actually, that's right. Alpha Flight. Love it. I got this other page I want to show you guys. Check this out going up for auction. Mike Zeck, John Beatty, Captain America cover. Good Lord, if I could afford this, man. Look at these luscious inks. So we go from Terry Austin's mechanical inks, which are very nice, don't get me wrong, to this John Beatty brushwork that is so luscious. Just love this. So that's going up for auction as well. Let me show you guys, since I did bring it up. Let's see. I used to have some of my stuff on Comic Art Fans back when I was trying to break in. I should probably check on that and pull it down. Leave it up. Who cares? Why don't you put your rock and roll voiceover in the ad, Andy? I've got to get that video from Ethan. Dude, I know, it's beautiful stuff, right? My video, what is going on? Because I'm literally looking at YouTube on my phone, and it's just not that clear. I don't know why my internet connection is doing this to me. All right, let me see if I can find this John Byrne-esque drawing of 1stMAN I did. Because I did do one. I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. It's real. Let's see. Could be in this folder. What the man? I'm so annoyed with my video doing this crap. It's not even funny. I want to rage, actually, but I won't. I won't rage. I'm not going to rage right now over it, even though I want to. Man, I don't know where that thing is. I don't really feel like spending the time to try and find it because it's not where I thought it would be. So, you know, oh well, I'm going to get back to sharing my screen because let's do a little drawing and my video won't look as bad when I share a screen. I'm the comic book Fonz. Just hit the router with your fist and it'll fix itself. I hit the router with my fist and things are going to go awfully bad, but I really don't. I don't understand why it's showing a Wi-Fi type signal when it says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging it into your router. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Let me see something here in my dumb little settings. That's using my microphone. Yeah, I don't understand why it's saying that about Wi-Fi, because I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm literally plugged in to a router. Have you read Eric Larson's North Force? I have, actually. I like the one character that he based on Guardian Vindicator. I would like to see more. Maybe your computer, I'm reading a comment, maybe your computer is defaulting to Wi-Fi. I don't think so, because I don't think my computer has a Wi-Fi card in it. All right, guys, now you're making me want to figure this out. And I know that's not why you're here, but I'm going to go to my control panel real quick and take a look. Network and internet. Let's see. Internet options. I probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm on a stream because what if I bounce out of the internet? Then that's going to be weird. Let's see. This is what I'm looking at here. So internet wireless tools. What is that? Uh-oh. Okay. Just reset the router. No. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. So this is what I'm looking at here. Let's see. security, internet, local, trusted. I mean, this doesn't show me anything. I'm not a computer expert, believe it or not. Connections. To set up an internet connection, click setup. Well, I already have an internet connection. I don't know. I'm not doing this now because, like I said, I don't want to get bounced out of here and then screw up my morning show. Yeah, it's pretty good. Did you try turning it off and on again? Just reset the router. I will try that after the stream. Like I said, I don't want to try it right now because obviously, wireless tool sounds like another name for vibrators. Are we talking about Jeff Bezos' rocket ship to space? Because that's what that looked like. All right, so I said I was going to do a little drawing of 1stMAN. I got to figure something out. So I thought I would just open this blank page. As you can see, it has a page template layout that I use. And I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. I just want to figure out something here for 1stMAN drawing. So join me if you will. I'd love to be able to play music, but if I play music, I'll get a strike. Guys, you will no longer see my my video of me as Mini-Me because of the background music. I found out gets a copyright strike on that video. Even though it's super short, I get a copyright strike. So no more video of me as Austin Powers Mini-Me. Unfortunately. So that kind of stinks. Stupid YouTube going, oh, you can't have that background song. Copyright strike. Blah. Guys, I'm in my office and I'm kind of sweaty. Not that you guys want to know that, but I just thought I'd tell you I'm sweating a little bit. Like that old Saturday night skit, Sweaty Balls. What music copyrights have killed so many good videos? I know! So one with the X-Men and Alpha Flight on the cover, Marvel Age 32. Why am I not remembering that one? Huh. I'll have to look that one up. I know the one that has Alpha Flight on the cover, but that's like number 2. I don't know 32, so I will have to look it up. Nope, not liking that. YouTube can be a little turd. Yeah, they can. Is there AC above the garage? Hell yeah, there's AC above the garage. I wouldn't be up here without AC. I got one of those mini split ductless air conditioning systems up here. And I am, don't worry, I'm still here, getting a remote. It's too warm. So let's take it down a notch. Yeah, I got AC and heat up here because it gets chilly in the winter and stuff. So I got to be cool in my office. Gots to be. Tilt those a little more. Do we have Kevin Nolan fans in the house? I'm a huge Kevin Nolan fan. Clemens, oh, I get it. Let's see, YouTube, yep. Masters of the Universe debuts tomorrow, and the internet will go to war shortly thereafter. Yes, it probably will. I'll try watching it because I am a Masters of the Universe fan. Like He-Man, I have the power! of Grayskull. It's going to be the Tila show. Hello, I'm Tila. I need to save He-Man. I'm a strong woman. He-Man needs a strong woman by his side. Woo, I can feel the AC kicking in. Thank God. Kevin Nolan did a Superman vs. Aliens back in the 90s. Well, he inked it over Dan Jurgens, but Kevin Nolan's inks are really like, Kevin doesn't ink, he draws over people. And what Kevin did over Dan Jurgens, you can see Dan Jurgens' layout style and some of Dan Jurgens in there, but you're right. It's very Kevin Nolan over top. And Kevin's a guy that I would love to have ink my work sometime for sure, knowing that it wouldn't look like me when it's done, but that's part of the fun of having Kevin ink something, I think. Do, 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 do. I get that 1stMAN song stuck in my head. Ahoy, Passmaster Dan! Don't forget to that's right, hit the like button. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, but I know all you have, because you guys are awesome, subscribe to the channel. You're not going to get this entertainment anywhere else, which could be a good thing. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I like that better. Oh, my God. All right, I got to turn the AC down again. Hold on, I got to see if it's actually blowing out, because I'm sweating in here. Like that famous skit, uh, Could I Have Sweaty Balls? Good thing the 1stMAN song doesn't have lyrics, because you wouldn't remember them anyway. I wouldn't. That's the funny thing. Dude, I wouldn't remember the lyrics. No joke there. My memory blows, and I got no problem saying it. I can walk out of a movie, my friend will recite lines from the movie, and I'll be like, really? That was said? I don't remember that. The heat is on. Uh, uh, uh. The heat is on. I'm a magician. I can walk down the street and turn it into a bar. I don't understand that at all. What the heck is Christine doing? You're fixing your own IT problems and turning on AC yourself. Why do you even pay her? Who says I pay her? Ha ha ha. But you're right. Christine, get on the AC problems. have an idea. Oops, didn't want to do that. Do this. Put them up here. Wee bit smaller. It's hard to find good help these days. So there is no professionals tonight, guys. I don't know if you know that or not. The bros are taking a week off. You don't hear Graham complaining about the heat. It's true. Graham's studio's in his basement, so it's a little cooler there probably. Graham tells the son what to do. AJ Tom says Christine's a fine-looking woman, just needs to wax that upper lip. I've been telling her that forever. I was in a chat with Brandy Love yesterday. Oh, maybe. Oh wait. Her looks of exactly. Who the hell's Brandy Love? I feel like I should know who Brandy Love is, but I don't. Let's see. Wait, let me undo that. I have an idea. I have an idea. An idea has struck. Do a little montagey type thing. No bros tonight. No, see, Dan Frag is out of town. Aaron Lepresti's going to be out of town. Brandy Love. Oh, she's an adult film actress. Past Master Dan. I like to call them by their proper names. She's a conservative. Yep, she wasn't allowed into something. I don't know. First Man looks like the classic Superman coming down pose to stop a bullet with his chest. She was overwhelmed at how many. Oh, that's cool. It all starts with knowing nothing is really for free. It's true. Yeah, so not Graham. Dan's out of town. Lepresti's out of town. I actually am going to be on somebody else's live stream at 9, so I would have been bowing out of the professionals a wee bit early. Anyhow, so we said, you know what? Let's take the week off. So the bros will be back next week. Whoa, that eraser's too big. Bing, 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 bing. What's happening at 9? I'm going to be on a channel with Clint Helinski and Mandy. So that is, I don't know exact. I think it's Clint Helinski's YouTube channel I'll be on. North Free, no bros, all well. When's the next quiz night? The next time Aaron hosts. Aaron is the quiz master. So quiz shows are his domain. They're definitely not mine. I don't like that. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, nothing. Nothing. My phone vibrated for no reason. Made me look up. Oh my God. Is Clint the guy who does the comic with the superheroines who always lose their tops? It is. Yes, that is Clint Helinski. So, like I said, he's doing something later tonight at 9 o'clock. So that is when we'll be on. I just realized I'm drawing. Nobody needs to see my dumb face when I'm drawing. Hold on here. Let me fix that. Uh, Full screen. Nobody needs to see my face when I'm drawing. Woo! Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's get back to this. On my way to Bust Knuckles. Have a good stream, y'all. All right, Pat Master Dan, have a good one. See you later. Thanks for joining. Not like that either. Forgot to hit save. Adams, hail chat, Andy. Going to have to rewatch this. Looks like you probably missed some good info. Oh, you probably, yeah, probably missed a wee bit. Not too much, though. Guys, I don't know if it was somebody in the chat or whoever, but I just got a new contribution to 1stMAN. So that's awesome. So I've officially hit let's see it. Let's refresh this baby. Excuse me for snorting there. Oh, look at that. 210 backers, over 12. Thank you very much, whoever backed. If you're watching me now, I'm thanking you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I consider going to that event, Aaron. Is that not a long drive from where I am, but there really was not a lot there, it looked like. Oh, in Kansas? It's in Kansas, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free. I'm usually wrong about lots of things. But that's cool. If you haven't been to Savannah, Georgia, might I suggest you drive to Savannah and come see me? Thank you, Backer 210. One step closer to that Penumbra mini comic. Exactly. Aaron would be done with this drawing by now if it was him doing this. That's how fast Aaron is. He's like, Smith, I'm already working on my next one. What are you doing? Call Aaron Quick Draw McGraw. Andy, have you ever thought about doing 1stMAN style guides as a stretch goal? Genuine Comics, thank you for joining, says we get a Penumbra mini comic. Sounds like a great idea. If we hit a certain stretch goal, and I haven't put it on the campaign yet, I want to do a Penumbra standalone mini comic like the He-Man ones. So it's only going to be 6 pages of story, 8 pages total. So 8 pages is a cover, and then the rest of the book is story, and then the back cover would be an ad or something. So literally just like the He-Man mini comics. And it would be flat color, and I would draw it in that retro style I do for the parody ads. So, but it would be a little 6-page story featuring Penumbra. Penumbra pinup book in the future. Penumbra pinup book's not a bad idea, and I think it would actually be cooler if I had other guys do drawings of her. Myself, of course, do a few, and then other artists do drawings of her as well. Penumbra is the goal for sure. Yes, it is. So what do you, AJ, you have an, AJ, what do you mean by doing a 1stMAN style guide as a stretch goal? Tell me what you're thinking, AJ, because I am curious what you mean by 1stMAN style. I know what a style guide is, but I'm curious what you're thinking there. Stat Zero's in the house. Don't think I didn't see you. I did. I'm just drawing, so I'm not able to click you up to show everybody you saying hello. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just do this. Man, I just don't like that either. Some days drawing's like pulling teeth. Like the old JL style guides where he showed front, rear, and side views. I have something like that, actually. Hold on. Oh, gotta hit save. I actually had, I don't really know what, I'm trying to think. I mean, I have, let me see if I can find it. Hold on here. Here it is. You mean something like that? Let's see. I like the old JL or Jose Luis Garcia Lopez style guides. I have the Green Lantern one, by the way. I have that piece of original art that he did. I think Marvel did style guides versions, and he's got everything. Yeah, so I mean, I have this. This was actually drawn for my first how-to book, Drawing Dynamic Comics. So yeah, so I have this already that I did. This is literally 20 years old. Look, there's my Apollo logo. I need to find that. So the things that have changed is this is actually 1stMAN. So I would put 1stMAN up here and not Apollo because we know what Apollo looks like. And he has the original costume with hair and stuff. But remember, this was done back in 1998. Signature down here, 1998 is when this was done. So this is what I would send to people to draw 1stMAN. I'd shoot them this and be like, here you go. Now, this was done, like I said, 1998. There were a few things I would do differently now. But yeah, so I do have that. But yeah, that Apollo, I got to bounce that out of there. But I forgot that I had my buddy Steve Dutro do a logo for Apollo. So AJ says, yeah, color that and provide it as a cardstock piece. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I could do something like that with it. I could definitely do something like that. for it for because I'm trying to come up. So honestly, guys, I'm trying to come up with something for the mini print right now. That's what this is, because the next stretch goal is the mini print, 7 by 10, 6 by 9, whatever, comic book size mini print to go along with it. But I'm just having a hell of a time right now. See, I'll be honest, I like taking you guys behind the curtain and when it comes to drawing stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm just having a hell of a time here. It's not clicking for me today. So if you guys think that somebody that's been doing this stuff for 30 years, it automatically clicks, it does not. Love the smirk face. Yeah, that's kind of his attitude. Andy's like the Wizard of Oz. Am I? What about a mock-up movie poster for the mini print? Ooh. Well, that could be this, because you get the big figure in the foreground. You get another figure. I could draw something back here in perspective. You know, I don't know what. Obviously, these look like buildings. So we'll see. We shall see. You put the logo here. See, I do this so I don't forget. Logo. Oh, that's what that square is. AJ Tom, notice, do you have a cold or allergies? I have allergies that will kick my ass all over the place. Hyper Guys You says, don't worry, I'm really dragging ass today too. Guys, I got to tell you, man, all this streaming at night, I've literally been on a stream Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and tonight at 9. And if you don't think it takes it out of you, it takes it out of you. So yeah, streaming a lot like I've been doing really can make a little Andy tired and need his little sleepy sleep. And then here's what I created for easier perspective. Check this out. Watch this, guys. You're going to go, what? Show me. I'm going to. Calm down. Oops, not that. That's stuff you're not supposed to be able to see because it's for a client. Let's see. I'm trying to find the folder I need. Watch this. So you're like, wow, parallel lines. That's exciting. Don't forget all those times you've crashed Aaron's stream. I know. Oh, I haven't. So I do this. I multiply it so I can see through it. I slap the opacity down a bit. And then watch this. Watch and learn. It's my way of doing an easy perspective grid. So I just kind of line up the points I have going on here. Oops. There, this is over here. Man, I apologize for all my sniffling. So there you go. Check that out. Really lower the opacity. So that is one way to set up a little perspective. That's a genius way. Oh, I'm not done because it's 3-point. So I've got to add it a couple more times. And so I don't have to keep opening it. I can just dupe the layer. Multiply. Lower the opacity. Not that much. Twist it. Actually, to twist it, I have to do something else. Like that. Then I go to this Transforma tool. And the top lines are going this way, so I need to make it bigger. Do, 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 do. And then I kind of have the perspective I want for the face of the buildings, like that. Just get it a little more. So see, I'm setting up a perspective grid here. So when I draw the buildings, I've got everything the way I want. And then I need to do one more because it's 3-point perspective, guys. So let's multiply this one. Let's drop the opacity some and put in the lines going this way. Let's see, then I can do this. All right, I gotta. Let's see. So this is kind of working for me. All right, I need to bring this. Okay, let me do something here. Do that again. I really want to pull this side down more. All right, now let's see. Yeah, that works. And now, if I turn off the sketchy below, I've got a perspective grid. Dun, dun, dun. I don't need those turned on right now, so go back to this, and boom, perspective grid. How cool is that? That, my friends, is a simple way that I created, I guess, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, when I draw um, perspective, I used to figure out a real grid, and draw the grid. And then I was like, well, wait a second. Instead of doing that, why don't I just take parallel lines and that's odd. Why don't I just take parallel lines and warp them with this warp tool? Do I ever use, here you go, let's pop this up do you ever use Corel Painter? They have built-in perspective for 1, 2, 3, and you can change the horizon line and VPs to suit your needs. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I don't have Painter. I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. Procreate on the iPad has a very cool perspective grid tool that Fraga showed me, but obviously I'm not working on an iPad right now, so I can't use it. How about every character that appeared in 1stMAN, like that 300-piece Marvel Superheroes jigsaw puzzle? Well, I don't have that many characters to do that with, so that's not going to fly. Modern technology to this old caveman. Gotta always keep up in the game. Gotta up the game, yo. All right, let me get back to this layer. I want her kind of making, just using her black powers, her goopy blackness out of her hand, because I think that would be cool looking. This I'll have to adjust because as of now, her hand would be cropped out. And we don't want that. That's what we call a bad crop. So I need to select her. I tell you, you get spoiled working digitally because you can do things so much easier. Like I could blow her up a bit bigger to make her in the foreground. Of course, I don't really like that. I can make her a little smaller here, like that. Then her hand doesn't necessarily crop. That's actually not bad. Doing something like that. So she's actually a little behind him. So that I don't mind. Oh, damn, we're going on an hour. Look at that. My, time flies when you're having fun. So something like that. See, if I was smart, I would take this into I got the layout pretty much how I like it. How I like it like that. Do 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 do. I like it like that. I utilize Painter 2016. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. I use Photoshop CS5. So, you know, it's not like I'm up to date. Is there any way to do this in Microsoft Paint? Not that I know of, and I don't use Microsoft Paint, but I don't think there is. So I'm going to have to say no, there's not. I do like what I got going on here for the layout. So I'm going to hit save. I will show you guys something else though. Hold on a moment. Give me one moment. I'm coming back. I'm back. Yes, you get to see my ugly face again. Uh, do you remember the first comic artist was who wowed everyone? Brian Bolin. Brian Bolin's been doing digital work since the 90s. Since I think like I want to say Brian Bolin's been doing all his work digitally since the late 90s. Um, all that inking and stuff, and he does it in Photoshop. You know, I mean, Clip Studio, good lord, but he does it in Photoshop. Never thought when I bought Drawing Dynamic Comics I'd be giving the author shit on a live stream. You damn right you are. And it's only 21 years later. The book came out 21 years ago, not 25. Don't make me that old. God, guys. CS5, I'm still on InDesign CS2. Ha I mean, they just haven't, like, I've got CS5. CS5 is the last version of Photoshop, or I should say the Adobe Creative Suite, because I have the whole Creative Suite that came with the CD. And that's how you installed it. After CS5 is when they went to, I believe, the subscription model where you pay monthly and you just download it. And I haven't really seen a need to upgrade and pay a monthly fee for it. So I'm fine with CS5. I've been using it, like I said, since what, 8 years now or something, and I've got no problem with it. So I'm not changing anytime soon, that's for sure. But I will. I did upload a couple things from my iPad that I think you guys might get a kick out of. So let me pull them up. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here's one. So let me open this up. Give me a second here, and I'll share my screen. Hit the, whoa, stop it. Stop it. Nope, stop it. Whoa. What the hell happened? Stop it.
First Man, you know the drill.
I don't know what's happening.
Viewed with great power and likes it.
Okay, here we go. This is what I want to show you guys. Sorry for, man, what a pain. Okay. Trippy, somewhere Graham Nolan is laughing. Thanks. Did you guys see that? That's weird. Okay, anyhow, back to this. Full screen. Full screen this. So here we go. Check this out. This is the drawing of Apollo from the bio pages. A little short thing. This was done on my iPad in Procreate, and it automatically does a time-lapse video. So I thought you guys might enjoy seeing this. This is Aaron Lopresti watches this and goes, oh, look, that's me drawing live. That's how fast Aaron Lopresti is. Check that, man. I wish this is John Burns going, man, I draw that fast every day. Slow ass Smith. Smith, you slow ass artist, you. And then after I did this, I printed it out and traced it off and finished it up with ink, costume and ink and stuff. But this is the basic figure drawing for Apollo from the book. So there you go. How cool was that? Right. Got another one I can show. You're not slow, you're methodical. Yeah, I mean, I guess I never really looked at it that way before. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Here's one of Penumbra. Slapping a little perspective there, saying, hey, I want to reach out and touch all my fans. Right there, I added a new layer, lowered the opacity on the layer below. So it's kind of like tracing it off tighter. I mean, this is how I've always drawn, even back, you know, when I first started drawing comics and stuff. I always worked in layers, but Stat Zero says your books aren't late, and that's the key. Well, I appreciate that. Hyper Kaiju says your characters have the best action poses. Oh, dude, thank you. I really appreciate that too. Stat Zero, nothing wrong with taking a little bit of time. Thank you. So yeah, there was that one. That was a quickie. Guys, I gotta say, I really do. I never really looked at it like being methodical and stuff like that. So I do really appreciate that. This says Miss Marvel. Let's see what this one is. Now I'm just opening things. Ooh, there's music. Do you guys hear that? Oh, this was done in wait, what was this done in? How did I record this? Because this was done in Sketchbook Pro. Hyper Kaiju. That's funny. I'll show that. We give you shit for tech issues, then bombard you with positivity. Oh, I want to cry. Glad my camera's off so you don't see me cry. Oh, yeah, it probably is. I am going to reset my router when I'm done with this stream. Yeah, so this was done in Sketchbook Pro on my iPad, because on the iPad you can record videos in Sketchbook Pro. You can't do that for some reason. Or maybe, I don't know. How long is this video? I just realized that. It's 7 minutes. You guys really want to see this whole thing? Because this video is 7 minutes long. It obviously took me longer to draw it, but just saying. I don't want to bore you guys with this. Oh, look, I'm drawing Captain Marvel like a woman with long hair. Ha ha ha. Slight jab there. Have I posted this? I don't even know if I posted this before. Why am I even telling you guys this is a video? I should just say that, I should just say, guys, look, I'm drawing live right now. See how fast I am? But I'm not. Ancient Cub says, is 1stMAN issue 2 all finished? No, no, it is not. That's why the delivery date is May of 2022, because I'm in full campaign mode right now, where every day I'm really just trying to promote it to raise money for the campaign. And then once the campaign's over, I get into full drawing mode. So no, it is not. God, I hope I don't get a campaign strike for this song. Or not a campaign. God, I hope I don't get a YouTube strike for this song. That would suck. All right, guys, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I don't want to bore you guys. Hyper Kaiju says, the real Captain Marvel. Did you launch it? Agent Cub? 1stMAN 2 has been up for a while. Give yourself time for the Penumbra mini comic. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. You see, so one of the lessons I learned from, hold on here. I don't know. I assume you guys can hear this, but let's lose the music. One of the lessons I learned from my first campaign was because I was able to ship it so fast, because I had so much of the artwork done, that do this too. Since I had so much of the artwork done for the volume 1 of 1stMAN, I was able to ship it really quick after the campaign ended. The problem with that is you don't leave it up on in demand to keep growing. So I learned from like Shane Davis and Ethan Van Sciver and Graham Nolan that, you know, you're raising money to be able to produce the book. And having a ship date of May 2022 seems like it's far off, but it takes a long time to produce a book of that size and quality, you know, that people expect from me. So it'll be in demand for a long time, so it can hopefully raise more money and reach more stretch goals. See, when 1stMAN ended and I shipped it so fast, unlike Ethan and Graham and Shane Davis and other guys that keep their campaigns in demand while they're working on the book, they could keep adding stretch goals. Well, I couldn't do that with the first campaign. The book itself is 64 pages. What's North Free saying here? Almost time to unlock full drawn mode. Super Saiyan Smith will be unleashed. So the book, just like 1stMAN Volume 1, which I assume you got, Agent Cub, is 64 pages square bound. Right here, square bound. So it looks good on a bookshelf, but it also fits into a comic bag. So it's 64 pages. And you know, it's a big book to do. So it takes time. Man, this video, I'm bouncing a little faster. Look at her go. Oh, there's her face. What color does Andy's hair turn when he goes Super Saiyan? Am I saying that right? I don't even know. This hair turns brown when I dye it. Personally, I'd rather own a crowdfunded creator-owned book that took a year to make rather than a monthly comic. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Agent Cub says, I got it, and I even read it. Well, thank you very much. So basically, this model here that we're doing is more of the European model. And you're like, what do you mean? Well, the European model is the creators over there put out, one book a year. And the creators do pretty much everything. They write it, pencil, ink it, color it, letter it, and it takes them that long to put it out. It's oversized because that's what they're used to over there. It's like 8.5 by 11 magazine size, and it's hardcover, and it costs more. And they put out, one volume a year. Well, there you go. There's Captain Marvel. That video's over. Hope you enjoyed watching that classic Captain Marvel. I don't ever think I finished that drawing either. So I should probably finish that. So anyhow, the European model, they put out one book a year. They do all the art, writing. So, I have a co-writer on 1stMAN. His name's Rob Snyder. He's a good friend of mine, known him for 30 plus years. I pay a colorist to color the book. And the reason I do that is not because I don't know how to color, because I can computer color, but the colorist I work with is just better than I am. And I want to put out the best looking book I can. So I pay a colorist. And then my buddy I went to art school with, Steve Dutro, does the lettering, and he's awesome. And honestly, I'd rather pay somebody else to do that stuff because that's what they do for a living. And I want to help other people out by paying them to do the work. But I don't mind putting a book out a year, one a year, because you guys get the quality. And that's what is important to me, is putting out a quality product and not having to jam stuff out. So, that is what I do. And that is what crowdfunding is for. All the best artists in mainstream comics are cover artists only. I'd rather have an entire Andy Smith story than a cover every month. Thank you. I do really appreciate that. That's not Captain Marvel. Ask Graham. You're right. It's Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. What I drew was Miss Marvel. You're damn right. I don't want Graham rolling up on me and beating my butt down for mislabeling. All right, I'm trying to close this stupid window. So there it is, guys. Once again, oh, what's this say? So you were featured on Bleeding Fool yesterday. Oh, I was? Well, I got to pimp that out. When are we going to get 1stMAN action figures? Dude, you know how much action figures cost. I am so far away from doing action figures, but because you brought it up, hold on. I will show you something. I will show you guys something I did because I'm a nerd. Stat Zero says, it's speeches like this that show these creators can't go back to the big two. The pay cut would be devastating. Yeah. Any dreams of attaching other artists to Astonishing Comics? Man, I got to make the money to do that, guys. I'd love to, but we got to get Andy to 1,000 subs and monetize first. I agree. Why do we see Andy's legs? Is this a Lopresti stream? Sorry, I didn't mean to show those. Thank God Andy's wearing shorts this time. So here, this was made by a friend of mine. A friend of mine made this. I don't know what figure he used, so I don't know the base figure for this. But a friend of mine made this action figure for me. So that's a 1stMAN figure a friend of mine made. Like I said, I don't know what the base was for this guy, or I would tell you. So that, I thought that was pretty cool. These are two I made. So I made this one. If I could do a 1stMAN figure, and I can show you what this is from. This is actually from this guy. So when this came out, I was like, oh my God, that is perfect proportions for 1stMAN. But he has hair. So, you know, if you look really close, I painted over his hair because I'm not cool enough to know how to do a head swap like some of these guys do. But I love these proportions. So if I could find like this buck, and the buck is what they call the blank figure that they use to make other figures off of. If I could find this blank buck and mass produce this and get it painted and stuff, oh, I would. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I got to talk to Patrick Parnell, PTP, because he's the action figure guy, and see about it. So I made this guy. I put that one next to my desk, actually. And then I took the Michael Turner Flash figure they did and made this guy as well. So, oh, this isn't sculpting. I didn't do any sculpting on this stuff. I don't know if that's what you were saying. Some guys use epoxy clay and sand stuff down to customize it. Yeah, I guess I could see about sanding this dude's head down. I just don't know how to, yeah, I guess I could play with that. But this was a Flash figure from Michael Turner. This is another one that has really nice proportions for 1stMAN, but it was based on Michael Turner's artwork. And I like Michael Turner's artwork, but if I was going to do a figure based on artwork, I'd want it based on my artwork, of course. I mean, duh. So I do like these as well. Figures too. You can see I screwed up the paint. I got a little chrome on his legs. But yeah, I did this one. I painted this one up as well. Kind of like it. He looks like he's a little hunched over though from the side, whereas this guy from the side looks just so much cooler. So this is the one I'd like to use. I wonder if I could swap heads on these guys. I don't know. I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm such a moron sometimes. Need a Secret War size figure. Yeah. Mecha Godzilla. Epoxy clay works great. Hardens in a couple hours after the two components are mixed together. Yeah, no, it does. You know, I just got to get into that stuff. So anyhow, guys, it's been fun. It looks like old school DC Comics figures from the late 90s. Well, this is from the Blue Superman. I mean, the Blue Superman came out how long ago? So definitely. But I love this figure sculpt. I love the proportions of his wide shoulders and his tiny waist and stuff. So this is the figure I'd like to use for 1stMAN if I ever mass produced them and it wasn't off of my art. Time to go to bed. Have a good one. Some companies produce blank figures. Figure Arts has a base model that build Figure Arts. I'll have to Google that. Penumbra body pillows. Yeah, that's funny. All right, guys, until tomorrow, you know what I like to do. I like to bring it back, and I like to bring it back sexy style, of course. Of course, I'm just looking for my video. God, I'm so out of it. Here it is. So, guys, until tomorrow, everybody have